Welcome to Coffee with Blaine. This is Coffee. I am Blaine. Who is this?
No idea, but the coffee's good. Cheers.
Hell yeah. Cheers, bro. This is JEFF Pliskin, photographer and videographer extraordinaire. You may have seen his work with everyone in the reggae scene and the hip hop scene. And
Tired, bro. I need coffee. Cheers.
All right, let's take a sip.
I don't want to talk about myself, but listen.
That's all we're gonna do.
The coffee's good. All right. I'm only here for the coffee, for the free coffee. That's right.
Hell yeah. I'm just here for the accent, bro.
I can't talk about your accent, dude.
No, your accent.
I don't have an accent.
I'm from Ohio. There's no accent.
You have a Midwest accent, Midwestern accent.
This is you know what's really
Fargo.
You know what's really crazy, bro? So like the area that I'm from, Ohio and Michigan, it's called Western Standard Dialect, and people actually choose people from the area that I live to teach English as a second language because it's the most standardized version of American English there is.
Okay.
It's like
without the accents.
Yeah, without the localities.
Without the Cali or the New York style.
Right. Yeah. So
not
basically
for nothing.
What I'm saying is my English is perfect.
Yeah, I can tell. Not your hairstyle though.
No, fuck no.
You gotta brush that shit, dude.
No, that's just there we go.
How much do you put like we never talked about this. Do you put hairspray? Like how do you make it stay up? Gel? Like when you do famous stuff on stage, like what do you do?
So it's a process, bro. It's like a 30-minute process. So what I do is I have this hairspray. It comes in a giant yellow industrial can called Gotta Be Glued Freeze Spray.
Jeez.
And then I hit it with the hairspray and I comb it up, and then I hit it with a flat iron. And then I hit it with the hairspray and
wait, hold on. So you do the hairspray and then you iron your hair? That's fucking nuts with a real iron.
Flat iron.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Though I've had one.
So you go like
one
this.
Show, yeah. I couldn't use the flat iron, so Trish put my head down on an ironing board and like literally ironed out.
Does anyone have photos of that?
I don't know.
That would be such a viral photo of like Hyrie ironing your fucking head.
It was like 2015, 2016. I think we were playing with like the green.
I'm gonna set that photo up actually.
Yes.
And next year
we doing it.
Like Trish iron his head.
Hell yeah. All right, let's hit the comments here. Kaylin, good morning. Jen, good morning. Monet,
People are up. People are up at 9 a.m.
Justin, what's up, bro? Jessica, good morning. Bear,
good morning. What's up, Bear?
Jennifer, good morning. Megan,
Kyle, Kaylin.
Yeah.
Kaylin, aka don't mispronounce my name.
Call me Kyle.
But I keep saying it the wrong way.
I know, I did too.
Because I'm an idiot.
Forever. But she's been on every single one of my lives for like 3 years now. So
yo, I'm not gonna front.
I have no excuse.
I'm not gonna front. I need to do this with you right now. I said that when I do coffee talk with you, we need like 30 seconds of just drinking coffee. So don't even talk. Ready? This episode is brought to you by CMOS.
Oh yeah, tell me about this weird thing that you brought me in your pocket.
So I've been like doing, I'm on a health kick where I'm trying to be healthy. I just say I feel like 20s you do whatever you want, 30s you start learning, right?
Yeah.
40s it's like, yo, time to like just do the shit. So I've been getting into like intermittent fasting and like just like healthy stuff, like eating fruits in the morning to detox.
Okay.
So what I learned is the body has like 102 minerals we're made out of. So we're depleted that. So sometimes we get 0 minerals for like 2-3 days at a time. And that's why people feel like shit, headaches, they cough a lot. So if you have CMOS, and it doesn't matter what brand it is, you can like Google it. I just happened to get this from the OB Fair.
So CMOS
it's literal like seaweed from like, and you grind it up. And in this one, there's like mineral water. I can't even pronounce half the shit. Cinnamon. Yeah, Sistanch, Shinandra, whatever. But anyway, you take it, and honestly, like I'm feeling great, even though last night was pretty crazy, Obi.
Yeah. So if any of you haven't gotten this by now, since we've been talking about it, he's from New York.
I'm from New York.
And why are you in San Diego?
I'm on vacation. Basically, so I'm a teacher during the year, 18 years in New York City, Brooklyn based. and we get like 2 breaks, and it's so funny because like people are like, how are you always in California? Well, we get a week off in February, we get a week off in April, and I have weekends off. So like that's when I do my passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got your real job, and then you got your you got your fantasy stuff. So it's like I'm off in February, $80 ticket, one way to OB, San Diego, see what happens. And it's been it's always an adventure, man. Like I linked up with you.
Yeah.
I'm like Blaine, I'm in Cali. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Let's trade some coffee.
I was
dude.
not expecting that, which is a pleasant surprise because we were just gonna actually do this via,
Zoom.
whatever. But yeah, this is much better. Let's bounce to the comments real quick. And
I see kissy emojis. That's pretty cool.
All right. Here we go.
Probably kissing you though.
Blaine, awesome punch emoji. I love it.
Candy's giving kiss emojis.
Yeah, Candace.
Probably to you, not to me. Birthday box coming in hot this week, Blaine.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you, Candace. I appreciate you. My birthday is.
My name's different.
By the way.
Wait, when's your birthday?
3/11.
Get the fuck out of here. You're a Pisces.
Yeah.
I'm a Pisces. Yo, I'm 3/19.
Damn.
Dude, that's why we get along.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man. Bad fish, bro.
That's right.
Shout out to Opie. Sorry. I forgot to show up yesterday, but Opie is finishing my body. Like I'm getting a bodysuit eventually over the next 5 years.
Okay.
Yakuza, if you look up Yakuza, it's like Japanese mafia.
Yeah.
But they wear like suits, but when they take the suits off, they're fully sleeved and they got an empty space down the middle for their tie. It's like some crazy cultural shit. So I got my arms are like 2/3 done. Right here. I had Hyrie do this part at Reggae Rising. I kind of bum rushed her.
Yeah.
Do it now.
I walked into the trailer. I'm like, whoa, there's Jeff getting a tat.
But Opie's doing my legs, so he did.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get the Sublime song. A lot of people get the Bad Fish tattoo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, because I want to be different. So
yeah, I mean, you don't want the exact same tattoo.
No, but I said, dude, I want a good fish. And he's like, no. I'm like, dude, give me a good fish. And I convinced him. I'm the only person so far, instead of bad fish on the hat, it says good fish. Not that anyone should give a fuck, but I think it's pretty cool.
No, man, it's awesome when you can like, put your own spin on life basically, and do things just for yourself.
I got the good and the bad fish. Like the bad fish is here on my leg, and the good fish is here.
Oh, you got both? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I got. Look at this. So this is the bad fish. I don't know if you can. Right?
Hell yeah. And
then the good fish. You can't see it, but whatever. It's blue.
Oh yeah. I see it.
But my thing is like, in life, just fuck it, man. Like I'm in New York. It's like, at 15 years old, like, I'm from the 90s, dude. So it's like Sublime was big, and I was into that. So it's like, it's cool. Like 25 years later, like, yo, I got the guy who did the song. He does my tattoos. And my boy Dylan. Shout out to Dylan Schreifels, who does the top of my body. And shout out to Trish, who did this.
Oh yeah.
I'm very excited about it. But yeah, I feel like in 5 years, I just want everything covered. And then when I retire from teaching, I'll get like a neck tattoo and like turn into a gangster.
How many more years you got till retirement?
I got like 8 years left. You gotta do 25 years, yeah.
Damn.
Son.
You got in early. That's smart. I
got in at 25.
Oh yeah.
25 was my first year. My first 3 years were amazing, and then then I started teaching junior high. Which gave me a lot of parenting tips.
Yeah, you're ready, bro.
Yo, by the way, I respect anyone with children. Like, if you have like 2-3 kids, like, God bless you. I'm telling you, man, a lot of respect for the moms out there and the dads just doing their thing. It's like, it's managing personalities, man. It's really crazy. And it's really about, handling people's emotions and like trying not to upset people. And at the same time, you want to inspire kids. So it's like, how do you like balance that? And,
Yeah, that's an art form. It's probably a level of patience I don't have.
A lot of people don't, dude.
I can barely hang out with the snakes and
you have how many snakes do you have?
4.
This guy has snakes behind us. I'm not into reptiles, but that's just crazy, dude. Do they crawl around your neck like Jake the Snake, dude?
Yeah. I'll bust one of them out, man.
That's sick. I'm gonna get you a shout out from Jake the Snake to Blaine.
That would be
because you can go, you can like get cameo shout outs.
Cameo, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yo, $50, Jake the Snake, dude.
I'm down, dude. I'm down. Let's see what we got. Having a moment with a cup of coffee. Heck yeah. Tara, good morning.
Friends.
Sassy Fish.
Sassy Fish.
That's your next fish, bro.
That's Tara. Not her screen name?
No.
Tara Montoya, Sassy Fish.
Sassy
Am I sassy, dude?
No. I think that's your next fish, bro.
Sassy Fish? Yeah. That's weird.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Yo, you crazy, dude.
I know. So let's talk about your. Let's roll through a couple of these comments here. Almost time to start teaching. Been a journey. Hell yeah, Jessica. Shout out to those teachers. Axel had a buddy stay the night, so I got to do mom stuff. Well, thank you for popping on, Megan. Appreciate you. Jake the Snake. God bless you, teachers. As a single mom, we fucking appreciate the time and the effort with the kids. And Jacob says, cheers as well. Cheers, Jacob.
Let's do a coffee cheers.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Show your standing cup, dude.
Life is an adventure.
It says life. Let's
have an adventure.
I can't read backwards. Let the adventure begin.
God damn it. I was wrong twice. And
Bro, you don't even know what's on your cup?
No, it was,
this guy's a coffee poser.
It's Christy's cup.
Shout out to Christy.
Yeah.
What's she doing? Making movies?
She's at yoga right now.
Another video person.
Yeah. No, she got a full-time gig for a marketing company.
That's dope.
She just started, but she's been working these crazy like back-breaking hours, and like her clients are like Qualcomm and LG. And
you know what I like about Christy is that, and same thing with you. It's like, bro, the hustle is real. Like, don't stop. Like, don't sleep. Just go, dude.
Yeah.
You know how many people that are so talented that I know, and probably you, that it's like, get off the fucking couch, dude. Like,
right?
Go. That's the key. Like, just keep staying relevant, man.
Just
good or bad. Like, fuck it.
Keep rocking.
Do your art, man.
Oh yeah. All right, anyway, let's talk about you for a second, because a lot of people have seen your name floating around and may have seen your work without realizing it's your work.
Right.
So obviously he's got the camera. You must take pictures
once in a while. This is how I do it. A lot of people want to know how I do it. Turn the camera on. All right, I press the button, and that's how you do it. It's really easy.
Hell yeah. And some of the and you also shoot music videos.
Music videos. But I'm like trying to go into. I want to be a filmmaker. Like I said, I'm in my 40s, and it's like I did the music video thing. How many photos I'm gonna take, but it's like I want to be my goal. Like, I'm not saying I am him. I'm saying my goal, I want to be a Quentin Tarantino type of dude.
Oh, fuck yeah.
When I hit 50, I want to have 2 or 3 cult films out there. Like, I don't even want them to, like, not that I want awards. I want, hey, did you see that crazy film? Like,
yeah. I like that, man.
I got enough crazy people like you that I know that I can just
so
throw
let's
in
talk
there.
about some of the people that you've worked with. What's your photo/video? Let's start with music video. What's your music video resume? If I want to hire you, how are you going to convince me that you're the man for the job?
It's funny because I started off doing hip hop videos, which is really crazy. Like, my first few videos had to do with like the hardcore like 90s rappers like Gangstar Crew, J. Rue the Damager. So it's almost like without even doing anything, I got like that street cred as you film them. So then other people are like, all right, he must be decent if he's working with like Gangstar. And, I did when Guru passed away, J. Rue the Damager, who I became really good friends with, like randomly, like even before I was a photographer, like my boy opened up like this club in Williamsburg, Brooklyn in 2004 called Triple Crown. And it was really crazy. He would have like, we're just going to have Tribe Called Quest, like roll through. It's like, holy shit. But it was like a secret, like, come out at 8 o'clock. So like Ali Shahi Muhammad, like DJ Q-Tip would just be chilling, and J. Rue Damager once in a while. But the thing is, I met J. Rue because he was like at the bar, like talking to like a girl, right? So I like totally blocked him. Like I like flexed. He's like, who is this dude? And then we became like really good friends. So he's like, yo, let's do this video. And then so I did a couple of hip hop videos. I shot a Collie Buds video because it's so crazy seeing Collie Buds like in this scene.
Yeah.
Because before Cali Buds was in this like Cali root scene, Cali Buds was hitting like New York City like Jamaican spots.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he would hit like this place Sway, like my boy DJ Gravy. He would do all these Jamaican spots, like 2007, 2008.
Nice.
And then
right when his big album dropped. Right?
Yeah, right around like Come Around and Blind to You. And you know, we shot a video for him in Bermuda, and I remember that's when Kyle Stupid was like, let's do a Stupid video. I'm like, all right, cool. So kind of like snowballed into like, let me do a couple of these testers first, into like, I think when I did the Slightly Stupid Don't Stop video, kind of catapulted where like, all right, now the reggae bands want to like, you're the dude that did that, let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
So I feel like that 10-year span between like 2010 and 2020, I was just like taking as many videos as possible to build that resume.
Oh yeah. What was your favorite video to shoot?
I had a lot of favorites. Like it's hard to like as an artist. That's like saying what's your favorite song.
Right.
There's
What
many.
What are a couple of your standout videos that you really were like, oh, this thing that I did in this one was
something
cool,
that I'm proud of?
This moment was amazing.
Yeah, like something that I'm proud of is the Slightly Stupid No Cocaine video, because I feel like I produced that. Like, you know, it's like to produce something, you're in charge of making it happen, right? Other than being a hired gun, like instead of saying someone says, hey, I want you to do this video. Like you kind of got to follow directions and do what they want as a storyline.
Right.
With this one, I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to do this video. It was kind of like, I shouldn't say this, but it's been like 10 years already. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to film it first. It's like rolling the dice. Like, I'm going to film this shit first. I know everyone in the video.
Yeah.
And if they like it, they're going to put it out.
So you filmed it without even like...
Well, I went to VP Records. VP Records is a huge like Jamaican record label.
Yep.
And so Slightly Stupid had a song called No Cocaine, the regular version. We don't need no cocaine. And my boy Mannix put out a remix. There's an album called Dub Rockers, and you can like YouTube this. Really good fucking album. And what they did was they took like the Cali roots reggae bands from San Diego, and they mixed it with Jamaicans.
Oh, okay.
So they put Capleton, who's like a Jamaican legend.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
they put
insane.
Capleton on the Slightly Stupid track. So he like voiced something and they put it on. So I told my boy Spoonie, who was like at VP at the time, I'm like, bring Capleton over. And just like that, they flew him out from Jamaica to where I live in Long Beach. And I'm like, holy shit. So I went to my local, like the Mexican place like reggae place on the beach. I'm like, Bob, let's film Capleton. Yeah, no problem. So we filmed there in the Speakeasy. We cleared out the bar during the day. They had soccer on, and like Capleton loves soccer. So he rolled. I made some phone calls to like the local weed people. I'm like, I don't smoke. I just drink. But 2 or 3 people came with like, I'm not exaggerating, like a pound of fucking weed. Capleton's like, all right, smoking all day. We had like 20, 30 Bobo Rastas on the beach in Long Beach, New York.
Yeah.
So I filmed the Capleton part. Like, no cocaine, you know, Slightly Stupid. And then I guess the Inner Circle crew saw that. So I was flown down to Miami to Circle House Studios.
Yeah.
And they're just like, older gentlemen, just chill. They're like, just film us in the studio. So they're in the studio. So I filmed that. So I had Capleton. And I had Inner Circle, so I had 2 out of the 3 complete.
Damn.
Who was the last person I had to get?
Stupid.
So I'm like, yo, Kyle. Like, I showed him the footage. I remember it was in Baltimore. And I remember he's just like, like he knew. He's like, you put me on the spot. I'm like, dude, we filmed 2/3 of the video. So he's like, let me change. He goes in the tour bus, puts on a Ray's Fish shirt. I just kind of give me a, like I'm doing this for you. In my opinion, I could be wrong. And we filmed his part. And he's like, let's film again, like a couple months later. So I flew out to San Diego, and he has a fire pit, like at his house. So he's like, let's just light the fire pit. And like he was like in front of the fire pit. And we put it together. And VP, they paid me, and they put out the video.
Dude, that's
crazy.
That's awesome.
And it's cool because on the description, it's like, JEFF Pliskin flew to the beaches of Miami, to the beaches of like all these destinations, and I'm like, damn, like I pulled that shit off. Like I don't know.
That's
a humble brag right there.
I mean, honestly, that's that's exactly the work ethic that you were just mentioning, and that's the work ethic that I follow. Just do it. Right?
Just fucking do it and roll the dice.
Make it happen. Yeah. I mean, satisfy that creative urge and that need to make stuff, and then worry about it later. Not to say don't get strategic and don't sell yourself short, but like if you have a passion project, just make it happen.
I say my advice is like, there's so many ways to do it. And I really don't feel as an artist, it's not like there's like a book, like a checklist, like you must do this. Cause hey, some people want to get paid first, like pay me hourly rate plus whatever. Like DJ Khaled, which I don't listen to, but he made an amazing statement that like was heartfelt. He's like, dude, I worked for free for 6 years, he said. And finally, like I started working with Jay-Z. So I'm not going to lie. I put my 2007, 8, 9, like 3 years of free work, just like getting my fucking name out there.
Oh yeah. Everyone in Hyrie worked for free for the first 3-4 years.
Listen, man, like that's why it's like, there's this dude in Brooklyn and like, dude, he's like one of my favorite photographers. And I'm not going to mention him because I'm about to say some shit, but like, dude, he's so talented. And everyone in Brooklyn was like, yo, like he did like my kind of style.
Yeah.
Like he was one of my inspirations. And like, he was like, not unless I'm getting 300. And I'm just like, dude, just fucking go and then figure it out later. He's like, no. And the dude fell off. Like he's not a photographer anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like his images were iconic, dude, for like the 2006, 7, 8 years of Brooklyn that I hung out with him, and he's gone now. And I even try to Google his work. It's not even on, like, it's just wiped off the internet. And his shit was so ill.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's a bummer. Like there's two, I feel like there's two sides of the coin, and you kind of got to ride it, right? So in my case, like I'll work on any of my passions for whatever. Right. And I'll work on stuff that will help raise my people's awareness of me. But I'm not going to go down to the local bar twice a month and play for free.
You gotta be, like you said, strategic.
Yeah. So like, yeah, you're either getting recognition or leveling up your craft, or you're getting paid. It's one of those. You
gotta understand, like even with the festivals, like check this out. And I love Reggae Rise Up. I love Cali Vibes. Like shout out to everyone that gives me a pass. Like thank you. But it's like, if they post my photo, like I'm going to have 5 or 10 locals hit me up. Like, yo, I saw Reggae Rise Up post your thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to hire you. So it's kind of like, you got to like wait out. Like,
yep.
You know?
Exactly.
But at the same time, like, it's weird because I do this because it just like makes me feel good. Like, I'm not like, all right, so like, I'm going to get 500 if I don't even think like that. I think like, yo, I'm in San Diego. I'm going to hit up Blaine and I'm going to go, and then I'm going to post this shit. And it's funny because it's a picture of you looking at the fucking thing that we're doing. It's, and like 5 years later, it's like, remember that one time?
Yeah.
So it's like, I like to create moments. Like my photos are not the best. Like I got the fucking blurry half the time, but like it's the moments. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I capture things that like most photographers don't.
Yeah, when other people are worried about getting a perfect photo, you're worried about
I hate that, dude.
a moment.
Yo, I remember working with Slightly Stupid, and like the band and even the managers, John Phillips, was like, get some stage shots, like get the full band. It's like, it's not my style. Like I'm sorry. Like I can't, like I want to get like the candid shit, like of the bandmates, like, you know, like, hey man, great job, click, or like with a baby.
Yeah.
You know, like. And I think everyone, like, there are photographers that are really amazing at doing the stage shots, just not me.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, you know what you're passionate about and where your talent and your interests lie. And
yeah, like I'll even get like, hey, we'll pay you X amount, and I'm like, sorry, like I don't want to disappoint you. Like I already know that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Like I literally could get a lens that will get the bands, but it's like, even when the photo comes out, like, that's not even me.
Yeah,
that's not my shit.
That makes sense. And there are people who focus on that and do that very well. One of the guys that come to mind is Sean Mccracken. That dude is super dope, amazing at getting those stage shots. That's his thing. Yeah,
nice guy too. Like,
yeah,
I like I'm a photographer. I give props to like photographers, but it's weird over the past 15 years. Like you meet certain photographers, and it's funny because with that attitude, they kind of disappear real quick. But certain photographers are like, my equipment is like $5,000, and I'm like, I shoot with like $100 camera, dude. Like it's all about the style.
Yeah.
Like Gary Dredd and I had that convo. Like it's about you got your style as a guitar player.
Yeah.
And yeah, some of it's physical. You got your like ironed mohawk. That's fucking cool. Like, yo, that's the dude from Hyrie. Like, you got a style, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I got my style. Whether people like it or not, it's still relevant because like, it's different.
Exactly. You want to be yourself. Interject yourself into everything you do.
But I like Sean because like Sean is like, you can see like he's passionate about it too. He's like, you can see it when he shoots. His eyes get big. He's like, yo.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel that energy from like fellow photographers too when they do that.
Yeah, exactly. I think I want to say over half of my going back over the years, mostly Facebook because Instagram's relatively newer, but I would say about half of my profile shots or pics that I made my profile pic were from Sean, and I think the other half were from Christy actually.
That's right.
I even before we started dating and shit, I think she took a picture of me at Cali Roots 2013, which ended up.
Is that how you started dating?
No.
She took a photo of you?
No, it was so random. And then in Cali Roots 2015, another one of her shots ended up as my profile pic. And like, then we became acquaintances later, and then much later got together. But like, it was just one of those like weird things. Like, you can see the passion in the shot, and I love photographers that have that.
Yeah, like she inspired you, and then once you made that a profile photo, she probably got psyched. So Cupid went like that. So now you guys, I'm telling you, man, like I'm at the point where it's like, like I like meeting people naturally. So it's like, I was just telling somebody before, it's like, I'm not the dude who's going to be like, what's up, ma? Like looking good, ma. I'm like, I've met people where it's like, can I take your photo? And then I'll take the photo, and next thing you know, it's like friendship, relationship, whatever. Like, it's just keep it authentic. Like, yeah, he asked me for a photo. Like, what's bad about that? Fuck out. Get out of my face. Once in a while that happens. Like,
I'm sure in the hip hop community that's probably happened a few times.
I
know some of those guys are notorious about their image, and rightfully so.
Well, I was telling a story about the slightly stupid Snoop Dogg tour, where it's like we're in Irvine in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And Snoop and Warren G were just hanging out. And Warren G just started like posing with like the West. I'm like, give me a West Side. And he was like, and everyone started like crowding around. It turned into a photo shoot. And then Snoop got in and he's like, like, I feel like some hip hop dudes are like totally hams. They're like, let's go. And especially with the black and white fisheye, they're like, it's like skater style,
Yeah. It's a good match for that style of music. The style of photography that you do.
Listen, some people get pissed. It's like especially like certain women. It's like you take a photo, like, no, I don't look bad. I don't look at that. I'm like, all right, I'll delete it.
So speaking of hip hop crew, we were at Cali Vibes. I didn't see you at Cali Vibes, and then I saw pictures afterwards of you and Wu-Tang just kicking it. They were directly after us. Like I got on stage, they're all walking up.
I texted Trish. I'm like, and Jamie, I was like, yo, I see that you guys are playing. Like, in a perfect world, I'm like, I'll get two of the Wu-Tang guys because I've worked with them for like 10 years, like individually.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll just be like, yo, going to Hyrie's trailer. But like, it was so strict backstage. It was like, dude, you had to get like 8 different color bracelets, and
my arm looked like a fucking thing of Skittles.
You needed the purple, right? So because the silver was to have a camera. And then I'm like, oh, I got the silver. They're like, nope, you can't come back. You need the purple. So I'm not going to tell you how, but I got a purple, right? I somehow got a purple. And I got in, and Wu-Tang's walking in, and this female bodyguard puts me in like a half Nelson. Not like a crazy, like kind of like escorting me out. And I'm like, I've learned over the years, it's all about how you react.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have the purple. And she's like, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, yo, Riz. And Riz was like, no. And so at that point, bracelets don't even matter. Like, you needed the artist to co-sign.
Yeah.
I was like the only photographer up there. Was like, because he's done like private events. Like I used to manage ODB's son for a little bit, YDB.
Yeah.
So we had some like cool, like I tried to link him with some reggae bands, and like it was a fun little run we had. But yeah, I've shot like videos for Raekwon, Master Killer, Capadonna. So like we were just chilling. And then afterwards, dude, it was crazy. Like, so we started this podcast talking about Sublime.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here. So it's me, RZA. And this is after the show, at the trailers. And we're just chilling for a good half an hour. I got like my photo, the one photo of him. Like,
yeah.
So I'm like, my day is done. I'm just going to chill out and see what happens. And out of nowhere, RZA's like, is that Sublime? It's Sublime and Rome was playing.
Yeah.
And then the one guy was like, no, Sublime's later. And he's like, I want to see Sublime. And I took out my phone. I'm like, fuck this. I got to record this. So I started like filming. And I'm like, Sublime's playing. And RZA's like, yeah, I think Sublime's playing. And then I did like the selfie video. I'm like, yo, shout out to Sublime. And RZA was like, it's so cool. Like, Wu-Tang shouting out Sublime. Like, I don't know. I just think that's dope.
That's super cool, man. Yeah, I love festivals like that where you get some mixed genres, because like a lot of artists like a lot of other artists outside of their own genre. So it, for me it was an opportunity to see Wu-Tang, right? And I had a blast
they were
being able to see their set. Yeah, it was hella dope. I went out front because it sounded better out front.
Oh yeah. It sounded amazing.
And yeah, it was
the bass. What was I gonna say? But yeah, they played Nirvana. I thought that was kind of weird. I'm like, what are they? They're trying to like kiss ass to the LA crowd or something. Hey guys, this is Nirvana.
Yeah, there was.
But it was cool.
But they dropped a couple dub beats in there as well.
They love reggae, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like so like as an artist, it's awesome, because if you're in genre, you see all the same bands and they're good and they're the homies. But you see the same band 100 times, it's less exciting.
Gets played.
Yeah. So like to be able to like
mix and match.
Yeah. And then watching the night before, I got to watch all the Marleys together, which was super.
Dude, cool. That was crazy. I did a thing of mushrooms, and I was just like, I don't know, it was a good feeling. Just like my friend was like handing out mushrooms to everyone. So yeah, I was in the front row for the Marleys, just like kind of like, all right.
Nice.
It was cool.
Yeah, that was
good. It was a good fest.
Yeah.
Kind of strict.
Mm-hmm.
But I always Cali Vibes is dope. I always look forward to Reggae Rise Up. There's something like special about that festival, because I was there since like the first fest in Utah in 2014. So it's like to see like what they did from Utah to also on, hey, we're doing Florida in like 2016.
Yeah, and then Vegas, and then
Vegas was pretty cool too, man.
Now Vegas was that was my favorite Hyrie performance of the entire 2020.
You guys have been crushing it, dude. Like the choreo. Do you guys like do choreography? Like
a little bit here and there. It's we used to like sit around. We'd get a rehearsal studio with mirrors on the walls, and because
your steps are like you're in step with the other musicians.
Yeah.
It's really, and I'm like this because your band is doing something different. Like you have choreography that no one's really. Like, I know K-Bong and they did the kick thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, like think about it. Like, some bands, they just stand there.
Yeah, it's like,
Which is good.
It is. A lot of those bands, I realize that they spend a lot of money on light shows.
Right. Which is cool.
Yeah. That's their thing. So they don't have to do the thing. Our thing is like, it's almost like we're characters. We're putting on a show rather than
it's like a pop
playing music.
You're headed towards the commercial route. Like that would be sick if you guys like break the commercial barrier and just.
Oh, I hope so. That would be awesome.
I mean, you got to think about it. That's like you have a great dynamic. You have like a band that's in sync. You have a dope like lead singer, and everyone's kind of vibing with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I see that as a photographer. I've seen bands where like certain band members hated each other.
Oh yeah.
And it's like they'll be on stage like fucking.
They all have their own separate buses.
That's weird. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous, man.
But I like brotherhood. Like you look at some like a band like Fortunate Youth, like they're just like, dude, they all hang out in the garage.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, man. When I met them like in 2013, they're like, come out, and like I go to a house and it's like we're in their garage, same thing like studio style, and we were just vibing. And like, all right, let's shoot a couple videos. We did burn one. You know, I just hung out with Greg the other day. I'm like, yo, I'm in Cali. Nice. We had like beers during the day. He had 3 girls. You know, it's crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
But they're sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
They're playing Reggae Rise Up, Maryland. Is it Baltimore? I don't know.
Yeah, Baltimore. We'll be there.
Well. You are. I saw that. But you guys, awesome. Like, I just got, you know, obviously, you know, I'm getting into you guys, but I think I have a close thing with Fortunate Youth. I've seen them like kind of rise, and it's pretty cool. Now they're like fucking super big.
They took us out on one of our first tours ever, and
that's where I think I met you guys.
God, I can't remember.
Yo, I met you guys at the Knitting Factory, like Brooklyn,
2015.
Even was it 2015, 2014? Yeah. I have a picture of it was just Trish out in Brooklyn. Like, maybe I'll post it one day, but I was like scrolling through my archives.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy shit, I don't even remember this. And it's like Knitting Factory, Brooklyn. Like, it's cool, like just seeing memories, you know, like, you know,
right? It is awesome. Let's scroll through some comments real quick. We've been ignoring you guys. So.
By the way, shout out. I got my Jafada shirt. Rest in peace. So this guy, he was Don Carlos's manager, and he's like, Jeffro, you gotta make a Jafada t-shirt. Luke, I am Jafada. So like we photoshopped his face on Darth Vader. Luke, I am Jafada. So rest in peace. I give these shirts out to like people who knew him personally. I just make them. I'm like, here you go. Like my boy Josh Vandenberg, awesome. I sent him one, and we just kind of wear it like as a respect.
That's hella dope, man.
Anyway,
ZC Keeley fam, what's up, Zach? How you doing, Kaylin? I'm going through these backwards. My friend and I geek out and talk about how many in the higher stage act is. Thank you, Jesse.
Kaylin writes, "What's up with your hair, bro?"
No, right?
No.
I could watch it higher 1,000,000 times. I don't know. You'd probably get bored at that point.
You guys wait, so it's almost like a workout. You guys do like, it's almost like she does like these squats and shit. It's crazy. It's pretty risque, man. Trish, sometimes I gotta turn around, man. I get nervous. It's kind of
she's in layers though. Don't let that.
Hey, come on, man.
Layers and
keep
layers.
It PG, bro. Keep it PG, bro.
How about that FY shoot in Hermosa Beach? So fun. Scott.
Who said that?
Scott Freeland.
Oh, yo. So Scott Freeland, good friend of mine. He's like an army dude, from Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
And it's like probably 16, 17. Scott, I don't know, but I'm one of those dudes. Like, you text me while I'm like, yo, roll through, fuck it. So after the video shoot on the pier with Dan Kelly, like we shot him, and we had a tradition before he got wifed up. We used to go to the bar and just, you know, single dudes.
Yeah.
And Scott came with us, and we were like, yeah. I still do that though. Like we went to Greg's house the other day, but this time it was like, with him and his wife in his backyard, you know. I've been drinking these June Shines. It's like a kombucha. I'm telling you, I'm trying to be like this, like
health nut.
Not that alcohol is good for you, but like kombucha.
Yeah, kombucha
with alcohol. June Shine. Oh my god, it's so good, dude.
Hell yeah.
Gives me butterflies.
It's got that traditional kombucha like sourness with the mix.
I hate sour, dude. I'm an IPA dude, but listen, man, I'm not trying to have that beer belly. It's summer season's coming up, bro. Yo, but did you ever do a fast, like a 24-hour fast, bro?
I have done
you look pretty skinny, dude.
3-week fast.
You have? Just with water?
Yeah. Water, and then
fruits.
I'd have 1 glass of fruit juice a day.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, it's people don't understand. Like, if you're sick and you fast for a day, you will not be sick anymore. Yeah, it's really crazy. If I'm like 18 hours in not eating, I don't know, it sounds weird. Like, I'll get energy.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, holy shit.
Once your body shuts off the I want food mechanism.
But we're all made up of like cells, right? Good cells and bad cells. The bad cells turn into cancer, right? But did you know that like if you fast, the body will kill off the bad cells with the cancer and regrow the good cells?
That part I didn't know. I know the body
look that shit up, dude.
Will start to eat the weaker cells.
The bad cells, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then you use it as fuel.
So let's say I went out last night in OB, which was a fucking mess. But let's say I eat a big breakfast before I saw you, like bacon, eggs, and fucking dude, my body's like, what are you doing? I need to detox. So it's gonna cause more bad cell growth. by not eating a huge breakfast and having coffee, which honestly is not the greatest thing either, but with some sea moss, my body's kind of detoxing last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck up after this because I'm going back to OB.
Yep.
Gonna have my Tito's and lemonade, son.
No, I feel you. Normally my eating window is around 8 what is it? I have 16 hours off and I eat within.
Dude, so you know what you're like me. You know what, like you literally know what you're doing. You're healthy. It's part of that lifestyle.
Yeah, for the most part. If I can get back to the gym more, I'll be.
Yo, you don't even need to, dude. I'll get a 6-pack like just fasting for like 2 days. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're just naturally sexier.
Fuck out of here. Do your hair, bro. Iron your hair, dude. If Trish ever sees this, we need to get this guy on an ironing board. I want to take an iron, and I want to iron his fucking hair and take a photo.
It happened once.
Because no one. I want to take the photos that no one. Like, how the fuck did you get that photo? Don't worry about it.
Hell yeah. So, what projects do you have coming up that you're looking forward to?
Thank you for that question. Yeah. This is a paid advertisement by Raise Fist. But it's not. So like I was saying, I want to do films.
Yes.
Like I've done like yada yada yada, humble brag, like 100 videos. So I'm kind of like, dude, I want to hit 50s and 60s without doing the same shit. Like, sure, this is cool, but like I want to
progress in your passions and your art.
Yeah. So I started a film, and it's an independent film. So there's no due date. It's just we filmed it's a 10-minute film. It's called Skull Kiss. If you Google Skull Kiss Slightly Stupid, there's like a girl holding a skull.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, yo, I want to make that a live action movie, like a story behind it.
Yeah.
So my friend Sierra, I made her like this crazy like undead mermaid that comes out of the water with the skull. But I'm like, let me get a backstory behind that. So I added some Goodfella guys. Like I'm friends with Peter Green from Pulp Fiction, so we got him, and I also got Angelo from Fishbone, who's that dude is such a down, like he's the singer of Fishbone. Yeah. I can literally call him up and be like, you want to be in this movie? He's like, yeah. See if I'm free, I'll do it. I'm like, sick.
Hell yeah.
So we got him, and he's like, there's a synopsis, and there's not really like a screenplay. He's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, you're a black dude from LA, right? I want you to talk like a white gangster guy. Like he's like, what do you like this? Like, forget about it. I'm like, yo, talk like that. We were laughing the whole like shoot. He was like, yo, get the fuck out of my way. Forget about it. And so he's like the gangster. So the backstory is a deal goes wrong with the gangsters. They kill him, and the girl haunts the gangsters with the skull. So we already shot the first half, and this goes back to my hustle with the stupid no cocaine video. I hit up Miles from Slightly Stupid.
Yeah.
And I showed him the raw footage. I'm like, I need you in this film, dude. Because it's a Slightly Stupid logo anyway.
Yeah.
And so we've been kind of like back. He's entertaining it. He's like, I'm not an actor. I'm like, no shit, dude. Like, just fucking. He's like, let me see when I'm free. But so we've been doing this for like this game for 6 months.
Yeah.
So I feel like in the next year, if I get Miles in the movie as like the guy that gets killed by, it's like, did you see that film where the Slightly Stupid singer gets killed by the guy from Pulp Fiction? Like, how cool would that be? Yeah. I want this shit to be like a cult. Like Big Lebowski, that shit bombed at the movies, but now it's like legendary.
Yeah. Did you tell him all you have to do is die?
Bro, he knows, dude. He knows. Like, he knows. And he'll write me like emojis, like I'm like, dude, be in the movie. I got John Phillips. He was like, I want to be in the movie. I'm like, let's go. The manager. I'm like, come on. So I feel like, I want to get cameos. Like, I want Redman, like, being the McDonald's worker. Here's your French fries. Like, I want like random people to be like in the movie. Like, wait, what the fuck was that? Was that Blaine at Starbucks? Here's your coffee.
Yeah, dude,
right?
I love movies like that where I'm just like, people just have these bit parts that like you don't even realize until like after. Like, I was watching a movie. Was that a Ryan Reynolds movie, the Free Guy movie?
Okay.
Super, much more fun than I thought it was going to be, and I'm like looking through the credits and like all of these people are in it.
Yeah.
For like stupid parts.
That's great.
Yeah. And it's just because like he's got homies and he just calls them up and they're like,
Like I think that would be sick. Like I want to do films like that. I want to do a 10-minute, and then I think I was inspired by you can see how much I don't remember the name. What's the Netflix one where they get killed off? Squid Game.
Squid Game, yeah.
So I went from wanting to do a movie to like maybe this 10-minute movie can be a pilot for 10 episodes.
For a series.
For Netflix. Because I got a Netflix contact. And she's like, if you just submit me a good 10-minute promo, we'll get you funding for like. So imagine it's like I get the Fishbone guy, I get the Slightly Stupid guy. Hey, Netflix, pay me to do a 10-thing series.
Yeah.
How fucking sick would that be? And then I'll put you in it as the fucking coffee guy.
Down, dude. Yeah.
But you gotta do your hair. Yo, that would be that should be a scene, like a 30-second scene where like the main characters are walking and then Hyrie is like just ironing your hair before work. like people would be like, what the fuck? Hilarious, dude.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Anyway.
I love that.
Coffee. This is a great coffee. Is this Colombian, right?
Yeah, Ethiopian.
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 Shout out to Bob Marley.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about how you take your coffee. How did you do up your coffee?
Light and sweet. I'm a light and sweet kind of guy. I can't do just like I need sugar or almond milk or oat milk. You know, that's like the trend now. Like, do you want oat milk? I'm like, just whatever, man. No. As long as it's not like regular milk, you know.
Yeah. So you had Mac nut milk in there.
This is really good. And this says Jupiter, Florida. You've been to Jupiter, Florida?
Yeah, man. We were on tour with Sublime with Rome and Dirty Heads. And
shout out to Silos. We've been messaging.
Hell yeah.
Silos, I've known him since Tribal Seeds. Really good fucking dude. He lives here in San Diego.
Yeah.
Or Oceanside, maybe.
Dude, I follow his Instagram.
He just got sponsored by Vans, dude.
Did he?
He's getting boxes of Vans for life now. That's fucking amazing. Prick. Yo, size 8. Send that shit to me, bro.
But his freaking Instagram, man, is just him on his boat fishing, catching these.
Yo, a lot of my friends are like doing that now. Like Jay Smiles, like I got to fish now. Like, what the hell's going on, dude? Like everyone's fishing. Is that like meditating?
It's the new golfing, I think.
Oh.
Because before everyone was golfing.
Right.
Like you'd see like
shit's boring.
You know, Soja and Iration
really
all out on the
Soja,
course.
yeah, they go golfing.
Yeah, all the time. And now everyone's fishing.
I think it's like a meditation type of thing. Like, let me catch a fish and like.
Yeah. Because most of the time you're just out on the water with the line rung and you're not doing anything. You're just.
Yo, did you ever see like those, like, you know, with the reels, like you'll scroll and like there's this one, like the two surfers and there's like a drone shot and there's like a whale underneath them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, holy shit. It's really crazy with technology. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. And honestly, it's just really crazy being in this world. Like, you don't think about it. Like, we're in here, we're in our little lives and you don't realize that like this far away, there's a giant ass whale under you or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you're so wrapped up in life that you forget to.
Yo, I was laughing so hard last night. Like, and it's probably not going to be as funny, but it was so hilarious. So this kid, we're in OB and like, as if people don't know about Ocean Beach, like that's land of like psychedelics and drugs and like just funny shit that I don't really do. And so this dude, I met this filmer guy who's actually going to help me film the next he just shot like Cat Hall's new music videos, like,
okay.
And right away, like within 30 seconds, I'm like, you're fucking good, dude, like let's work. Like we vibed, right? And then he goes, have you ever done DMT, like Joe Rogan, like the quote? And I'm like, tell me about it. He's like, I did DMT and like I shot up to space and like I had a conversation with an alien. And for a minute I was like curious. I'm like, so what'd the alien say? And he's like, the alien put his arm on my shoulder and he's like, you live on a fucking rock, bro. And then all of a sudden I was sucked back to earth. Yo, I started laughing. I was like on the ground. Like, so you basically like that was your realization. Like an alien told you we live on a rock. But I think his point was like, don't stress. Like we live on a fucking rock. Like,
yeah, we're on a fucking rock in the middle of this fucking massive cosmic fucking, you know what I mean?
But he legit was like, yo, I had a conversation. Like I met an alien. I'm like, what'd the alien look like? And he's like, don't worry about it. I hung out with an alien and we talked. I was like, yo, Ocean Beach is fucking funny, dude. Like, you don't see that shit in New York, man.
That's amazing.
I hung out with an alien, dude.
Nimby. Yeah, DK. Thanks for joining me on Twitch.
Who said Jeff? Scroll up. Jeff, exclamation point. Allison Johnson. I named my son Keenan after Maynard James Keenan from Tool. Does that work for you, Jeff? What do you mean? Like,
fingers crossed this works for you, Jeff. I think she's talking about your movie.
Oh, Netflix, like putting Tool in? Yeah, get me his number, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah. He's got a winery in Arizona.
I heard he's really out there.
I'm sure he is. I mean,
and he won't even like who? Like what?
You have to be out
there. Let's stay with the reggae scene. You know, that's easy for me. Tool's great though. Tool's
Quentin Tarantino named my son Quentin.
Okay, that's a little crazy.
But yeah, you gotta be.
Was that the same girl that named her other son Keenan?
I think so. Yeah.
Next son Jeffro, what?
Oh man.
Scott Freeland.
Angelo is the bestest.
We got grammatical errors there.
Yeah.
Wait, so you have two
You're a teacher. Oh yeah, so this is what's being displayed right here.
Okay.
So
gotcha,
everyone sees these comments. This is where I can be like,
oh, okay. Heather Moore, right?
Yeah, and I can scroll up and down. You can't really scroll on this one. So this is my
shout out to Kaylin for setting this up.
Oh yeah.
She was like, you should do coffee and Reggae Rise Up, right? So I look at you, I'm like, let's do coffee talk, and you kind of turned around and ignored me.
What?
It was funny.
Did I? When was that?
No, I'm fucking around.
I was like,
you were mad busy.
Yeah.
It was at the tattoo booth when Hyrie was tattooing people.
Oh yeah.
And I cut the fucking line. I'm like, you're doing me next.
I was a chicken with my fucking head cut off that day.
Yeah, I'm sure you were like stressed out. But I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do your podcast, and you're just like. And then I look at her, I'm like, you think this is gonna happen? She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man, I was on one like everywhere.
Tool, everyone's watching Tool right now. Shout out to Shay from Seedless. He wants to go see Tool with me. I might be scared.
It's good, man. It's good.
Kaylin says Blaine was all over the place.
It's my story of my life.
Heather says you're very rude, Blaine. Pour me some more coffee, motherfucker. Macadamia, light and sweet. Check out the tattoo. Trish, let's go. I need my face tattooed.
Yeah. What is it? It's tats by Trish. Is there Instagram?
Really?
If you guys,
I think I followed it.
Yeah. It's so cool that she found another passion like that. She's really good.
Yo, it's really
so impressed. I was not expecting her to be that good at it.
But do you understand, like, you know how people like, and listen, I'm not a fucking expert, but what works for me is like, you know, I do this because if I didn't do it, I'd be kind of depressed, right? I'd be like, I can't sit on the couch and like I'll turn sad. So it's like this shit makes me happy, and it's cool like seeing different outlets. Like for her, it's like I'm a singer, I'm a tattoo artist. Like she's just expanding her art in like all these things, and I recommend any of the viewers like find something that makes you happy and just fucking do it. Don't even think about it, man.
Yeah, and honestly, when your passion becomes your job, you tend to explore other passions.
Yes, dude.
So like for me, when I was having to work a regular job for my passion, like this was my main outlet. Now when this is my job and I'm like forced to do all these
congratulations
things,
by the way.
Thank you. I mean, and I love it. I still my passion, but now
you have snakes.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm free to explore something else as a passion as well.
You know what I like about you is that I didn't know. When I went to Winston's in November, right? Like Sensi Trails.
Dude, I was.
But it was cool because we didn't plan to like. I went solo. Like I went on a mission. Like I'm going for the weekend. Like you know, Eric from Sublime was gonna be there. And as you know, I'm a fucking fanatic.
Yeah.
Low key. So I'm like, yo, I want to take a photo of Eric Sublime. I've never done that. And I got my photo literally before the show started. I'm like, hey, and he's just like, if you know Eric, he's very like,
yeah, don't
go near him. So the photo's like this. He's like, but yo, I did it. I got the fucking photo. And I put the camera down and you walk right next to me and sit down, almost like we planned to have like a dude hangout and we were just having beers all night.
Yeah, actually, I think that was the day before the Eric show.
Oh, I went to the next one. It's all blurry.
We were watching. I came out to watch
Doa.
Yeah.
Oh, that was for Doa, right?
Yeah,
shout out to Doa.
Yeah. So
never mind.
Roomie PJ plays drums for Doa. He was like, "Oh, we're playing the show." I was like, "Oh, come out!" And then I walk in, and immediately Jeff is sitting there. There's an empty bar stool. I just sit right next to him.
I was like, "Let's go."
Hanging out.
I got you fucked up.
Night. Oh,
what were we drinking, dude?
Lit, dude.
Yeah, I Slightly Stupid as a song. Drink professionally. I feel like I'm a professional drink. Like I don't pass out. I don't get stupid. I mean, I get hyper
slightly.
So yeah. No, but I don't. I used to, but now I'm just like I could do like 5 or 6 Tito's and kind of like chill. But apparently, you had a huge headache.
Oh man, I did. Like that was because like then PJ scooped me up after the show, and then we went back.
Christy texted me. She's like, "What'd you do to Blaine, dude?" I'm like, nothing. It was hilarious.
Dude. It was good though, man. We were hanging out, but you were telling me that you were like, "Oh man, I'm in town because I think Spray Allen's playing tomorrow." That picture of Eric, and I was like, "I told you that's a great reason to just get across the country." I love that.
And you want to hear some ironic shit? Like, and this is another plug, I guess. We're doing a Cinco de Mayo party at the Harding Mansion, and Eric's playing with Spray Allen. Like Spray Allen's, you should go actually.
When is it?
Cinco de Mayo, dude.
Oh, when is it? No,
I got you on my list, kid. If you're not touring, like hit me. It's like 5 minutes up the block.
I don't think we'll be touring.
By the way, hit up Brian Harding if you want to get a ticket. This shit's gonna be ill. Tacos, tequila, which I don't drink because I know my role. I only drink Tito's. I should get sponsored because I'm Russian.
That used to be the main Hyrie drink.
Tito's, no headaches.
Now it's Casamigos.
I can't do that shit, man. I did 2 shots. Brian Harding gave me like, he was like having tequila night, so we're like taste test. After the second shot, I was like, nap time. Boring. Loser.
Yeah, honestly, I've been drinking mainly hard seltzers. No
Watch your weight, kid. Yo, the fucking high noons, delicious.
I haven't tried the high noons.
Yo,
I've been on the nudes.
That's weird.
Right?
What's a nude?
It's a hard seltzer, but there's no sugar in it, like 0 sugar.
See what I'm saying? Like you're doing alcohol, but still the healthy alcohol.
Yeah, as much
because the sugar gives you the headache.
Yes, the sugar is the worst. And if I'm drinking alcohol, I try to do it with just plain seltzer water or something like that, where it's like not like, and maybe a squeeze of lime because like, the sugar, man, it's what messes you up.
I like coffee too. Sometimes coffee gives me a headache if I do like 2 or 3 cups of Sean Mccracken. Cinco de Mayo gonna be fun.
We were just big
Sean Mccracken's. He's shooting the photos.
Yeah.
All right.
Sean's the man.
Sean Mccracken.
Sean. Everybody.
Laughing my ass off.
Lived off her Tito's. That is true, Heather. Heather's
Tito's is dope, dude.
What's up, Heather? I think she was shooting Tool not too long ago. Yeah. So many.
Sean Mccracken. Let me tell you. So yeah, you should go. Like, so I'm literally like I heard rumors Mama Troy's gonna be there. She's like a DJ now. So like, just cool, man. Cool vibes.
It'll be a good chance to check out the spot too.
Yo, super like they got like this little amphitheater going. They got a pool. They got a hot tub. It's dope.
All right, we got a couple minutes, so let's take a couple questions. You guys go ahead and ask Jeff almost anything. What is your favorite, most memorable shot? Do you have an iconic shot that you're like, this is? I
got a few.
Yeah,
I got some like. Oh man, I guess I gotta like think about this, huh? Well, Snoop Dogg just played the Super Bowl, so I got this shot of him doing like the West Side, and he had a ring, and the shit was like blinging. I thought that was kind of iconic.
Wait, you were at the Super Bowl?
No, not at. This is like 15 years ago when it was Snoop Dogg and Stupid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And a funny story behind that, like, he was backstage in the dressing room, and I had the all access. But as you know, as we talked about earlier, just because you have the all access, they could still be like, we don't give a fuck, don't let them in.
Yeah.
So he had these like 2 bodyguards in suits. He had like these dudes who were always like suited up, which was kind of classy. And I'm like, yeah, photographer here, and they're like, no. So I stood outside the dressing room for like a good 10, 15 minutes, and they're like, Snoop will now let you in. And literally, like, it was like a movie. I walk in, and like, you see Snoop like blowing out smoke, and like it was like slow motion. Everyone's like, ha ha, like laughing. And I took the photo. It was him and Corrupt, this dude Corrupt, right, from the Dog Pound. And they did a West Side, and I took it. And he said something like in front of everyone, like Lady of Rage was there, Capadonna, Wu-Tang, like, all these royalty. They were like in his dressing room, and I took the photo. You gotta understand, it was like my second or third year of kind of like blowing up. I was still like really nervous. Now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But like 15 years ago, I was like, and he's like, he takes my camera, like, photo sucks, right? So I'm like, sorry, Snoop. And I take the camera and I'm walking away with my head down, and he hugs me from behind and he goes, I'm just kidding, nephew. And they're all like, you just clowned the camera guy. And he's like, yo, nephew, like, that's a really good photo, nephew. And he totally like mind fucked me. And that's like a moment I'll never forget. Yeah, it's kind of cool, man.
That's super cool, man. Oh yeah. Getting punked by Snoop. Love that. The Beastie Boys shot was really great.
Oh, Beastie Boys. So that was cool. There was like, a bunch of spray painting like 5 years ago. And so Adam Yauch, MCA, rest in peace. He has a park named after him in downtown Brooklyn. Not downtown, in right near the pier where you can see the World Trade Center off Atlantic Avenue. And one night, like a bunch of thugs like spray painted like this racist shit. So Ad Rock, he's like, fuck it, I'm calling an anti-racist, hate like rally. So I'm like, fuck it. That's a funny story, actually. So I'm a teacher, so I get up at like naturally like 6:30, 7 a.m. Yeah. This was like a Saturday. So the rally was at noon, but I got there like 8 a.m. and I was just like chilling in the park like this, Channel 4 News. Like, they even interviewed me, like, how do you feel? I'm like, it's fucked up. Like, I didn't say that, but I was like, it's messed up. There's graffiti and like racist stuff. Yeah. So crowds come, crowd, people giving speeches, crowd. And I'm like right in the front because I was there since the beginning. Yeah. And you know when it's like really tight. So this dude is just like, I'm kind of a dick myself, so I'm like, yo, stop. And he's trying to, I'm like, I'm not losing my front row spot to this. Like, so like try to like push past me. And I'm just like, yo, stop. And I turn around. It's fucking Ad Rock. And I'm like, oh shit, what's up, man? And yo, like the New York Times and like all the newspapers, there's fucking photos like Ad Rock at the anti-hate rally. And it's him with his wife, and I'm like right next to him, like with my camera, like fucking dude. Hilarious. Wow. So that's a story right there. And then the thing ended, and me and him started talking, and we took the selfies and shit. But really cool dude.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. Really cool, he wasn't. Dude. I'm surprised he wasn't like pissed.
Nice. He's Brooklyn cat, man. He's chill, man.
He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like Brooklyn. There's definitely a different vibe as far as like interaction with people than there is.
No offense to you, Cali people, but I feel like sometimes you got tiptoe. I mean, you're not Cali anyway, but yeah. No. People listen, man. People get offended, but I think it's not words. It's like actions. Like, what are my actions? Like, sure, I may sound or have this accent or even curse once in a while. Yeah. Does that mean I'm this way? Like, what are my actions? In the long run, am I helping you? Like, yeah. You got to look at people's actions. Like, oh, you're saying peace and love, but you're a dick. Your actions are showing me that you're rude. I'm not going to fuck with you anymore. And that's what I learned. I've been just like you said, 40s. Like, yo, the minute I feel like, let's say you do something like sketch. I'm going to be like, I'm not going to fuck with Blaine anymore. But you're obviously like a spiritual dude. I can feel the aura and shit. You got your fucking pants on, like your pajamas. You're chill. But there's some people that are just like, being from Brooklyn, like we deal with a lot of hustlers out there. So you got to constantly like turn your shoulder. Like, what are you about? Show me. Yeah. I'm this, I'm that. Let me see.
Yeah. Let your actions speak.
So when I come to Cali, it's like really easy because I feel like, peace and love. That doesn't mean you're a good person saying peace and love. Like, show me that you're peace and love. Yeah. I'm hardcore with that shit. Like, and I don't give a fuck. Oh, you don't want to mess with me anymore? Deuces. Like, I'll keep fucking with you if your actions show me that you're a good person, man.
Love that, man. Yeah,
think about it.
And that's the thing. On the East Coast, our drummer is from Rhode Island. Went to school in Boston.
He's a new drummer, right?
Yeah, Matt. He's amazing. He's one of my really good friends, as well as being a co-worker, if you will. But like, he's that same way. Everything is out in the open. Like, if he's having a bad day, he's having a bad day. If he's having a great day, he's like it's that East Coast thing where whatever's going on, it's right there at the surface. You're not sugarcoating. You're not hiding a bunch of stuff. You're not like showing one fit. Yeah.
I've been really focusing on like my reactions, because I think like 10 years ago, when I was dealing with a negative person, I would react back like fire with fire. So let's say you gave me heat, I'd be like, fuck you. But then that kind of fucked up like my flow. Like, yo, that kid's a dick. So now it's like, let's say you give me heat. It's like, I see that you're insecure and I see you're feeling a type of way. Let's talk about it. And it's really helped me like not burn bridges anymore.
Yeah. Because that's the thing.
It's about how I react. And I never even thought about that. Like, what do you mean? I'm a good guy. Like, why is this guy pissed at me? Because I reacted to him. But now it's like, all right, I see you're cursing me out. Like, what's going on? Yo, this whole year I've been like, past 2 years I've been doing that. It's like, I've been like, not like, I feel like my relationships have been, even like the guy yelling at me turned into to a good friend. Like, holy shit, Jeff cares about like why I'm upset. Instead of fuck you. Right. Fuck you, you're both assholes, right? I don't know. It's just that, like I said, like I don't go like peace and love everyone. I show it, or I try to show it by shit like bringing people together. Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm the fucking man. I'm saying I'm trying to do that.
You're growing. And that's the goal. I mean,
purge like, to grow, baby.
Exactly. All right, guys, we've been doing this for like an hour, and I'm out of coffee. So,
I was getting cranky, bro.
Anything you want to shout out? Anything you want people to check out of Raised Fist or you just put out or
check out this podcast. Play it again. Blaine's dope. We're doing this movie. I shot a Sensi Trails video that hopefully comes out soon.
Nice.
I shot a video for Roz 1 from Lonely Sub All Stars. Hopefully that comes out soon. When you get paid to do certain things, it's really up to them.
Yeah,
when they want to release it. But for me personally, I'm really excited about this independent movie because it's my baby, dude. Like maybe I'll put you in it.
That would be awesome. Where can they follow you for updates? Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
At Raised Fist Propaganda on the Instagram, at Raised Fist Propaganda on the Facebook. If you go to the website, if you want to get some cool t-shirts or whatever.
RaisedFistPropaganda.com.
Raised Fist Propaganda, yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Go check it out. Follow, subscribe, all of the amazing things there. And thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm very honored. Do your hair next time, bro.
I know.
Iron that shit.
This is my daily driver, if you will, because it's so much work. Exactly. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. I hope it's amazing, and I'll catch you guys again on Wednesday.